Hey, my local community. Some of you might know me or see my face by now. I'm Kaz O'Neill and Blair Smith is my partner. And we live out at Pepepe with my son Trampas, who's on his full-time carer. He has high needs autism and he's needs 24-hour care, I suppose. You know, we can't just drive off and leave him here. So he doesn't know how to do the basics really very well for himself. And he has sensory issues. So when you have autism, often you will hear and see things that us neurotypicals won't. You know, a blinking light can freak you out. You'll hear sounds that will just drive you nuts. Or you could feel things that we cannot feel. And it's really hard to find out how much that they can handle. But I know when I take Trampas to town, when I take him to Special Olympics bowling where he gets to spend time with people that he loves to do, sometimes it's just so overwhelming that I have to get him in the car because he just breaks down. And when you see Trampas break down, it will be screaming, it will be hitting. He just can't control his emotions and they burst out. So sometimes you might see me driving quite quickly home. It's because I've got a young lad there, like in the car with me, screaming all the way and self-harming himself in the car. Like he'll just punch himself to try to get all those emotions out. And he's punching himself in the head. And that's that whole sensory from the whole part of town. So when he gets home, this is his place to chill out. At the moment, you can probably hear him in the background. What he's doing is he's pacing up and down outside. Our farm is set up. Our farm is set up to like desensitize him, and that Blair can still be in the local area, and I can still have a bit of a farming job. So I'm not just looking after Trampas all the time. And we bought this place 4 years ago for red stags. And so far we've been creating an environment for ourselves and Trampas where it's beautiful, and we've put a lot of work into it. I mean, if you knew this place, it was pretty dumpy. And it wasn't cared for, and it's been totally revamped. So when we heard about the windmills, we were like, oh, that's going to kind of suck for the area, you know, because once you put windmills in, that's it. You know, that in a couple of years' time, they might find a better power source because technology is changing all the time. Once those windmills go in, that's it. And they're not tiny ones like Raglan. They're huge. They're like 240 metres high. They're big babies. And we thought, okay, if we see them, maybe we just have to go along with it. It's helping everyone out. But later on, like the plans keep changing and they kind of keep you in the dark. Well, they definitely do keep you in the dark. Now they're going to be on our ridgeline in Pepepe. It's going to be all through there. Red stags have got them, Randalls have got them, a lot of them. I'm not quite sure three others, but it's going to be of a vibrating, constant sound and flickering right on our doorstep. Actually, it's at back. This is what it's going to be like. So I'll take you from the woolshed and I'll twist you around. And right on that ridge line right there is going to be destined, they've got it penciled out, a 240 metre windmill. And, you know, like, I don't know how we're going to sleep. Trampas has sleeping difficulties. I mean, you should see the medication he's got for sleep. And he can go for days without sleep. So I don't know how we're going to cope. And it's not likely we can just get up and move away. So you go, oh yeah, that's tough. But what can I do? Well, we do. We've got Trampas is our Batman. He's got sensory issues. A lot more than the normal neurotypical that the sound people think is okay. And he also has human rights, and he's disabled, so he has extra rights. So he is our bat. He's our Batman in the community. And the UK, there was a windmill stopped because of 2 autistic boys living on the boundary. And once you've done that, it's a precedent. So it can be stopped. So if you had, we're going to join together, and we need our community. If you thought that, oh, it's too hard basket, well, we do have a voice now. So let's see if we can make some traction. So if you're interested, or if you've got some info, or if you can come help out, and we can be a voice for the vulnerable, because that's my job. You know, I'm sitting here talking to you about it because I'm Trampas' voice, and, you know, Auckland can roll him over, but you just can't do that to the vulnerable. You know, it will affect our world immensely, and I don't, you know, it's really, really hard being a carer, like full-time carer with a child with autism, you know, high needs autism. It's really extremely hard. It's but putting that on top of it makes it at a whole different level. So yeah, if you could help out in our community, that would be great.